What's up, fight fans? It's Ant here, aka I know everything about boxing. I'm here to touch on the fight between Juan Manuel Lopez and Rafael Marquez, the fight of Puerto Rico versus the fight of Mexico. Uh, Rafael Marquez is a proud Mexican fighter. He's been fighting for, I don't know, countless years. He's very, very, very polished. He's trained by the great trainer Nacho Bernstein that doesn't get enough credit as he deserves. Rafael Marquez has so many tools in this fight that will be very, very hard for Juan Manuel Lopez. This will be his hardest fight. You know, I feel if he wins this fight, he gets a big date sometime next year with no other than Yuriokis Gamboa or Celestine Caballero, who's been saying he's been ducking him and he wants him really, really bad in the ring. Uh, I see Juan Manuel Lopez dominating this fight. Why? Because he will have a steady jab, he will have combinations, and he will have too much speed for Rafael Marquez. Rafael Marquez is a great Mexican legend, and you know, he's doing his thing or whatever right now by knocking out Vasquez real early in the rounds. But in that 4-fight series, which was great, one of the best series in boxing, I wish more people would do that, like the Joel Gattis and the Mickey Wars and stuff. But I just really feel that, I mean, he got this. Like, Lopez has not been in that much trouble. The most trouble he was in was with Matagua. And Matagua, you know, he doesn't really hit hard to me, but he hit him enough times that Lopez was pretty bruised up in the face. But he doesn't have no substantial cuts or bad bruising that you see that's noticeable on Lopez's face. So I think Lopez has the up and up on this. Rafael Marquez has been cut so many times, under the eye, on top of the eyebrow, everything. That's a big factor in fights that most fight analysis do not mention on their fight analysis, and I had to mention it because it's a big factor in the fight. If you get cut and it gets in your eye, you can't see, and you just have to start welling away punches. And with a dangerous counterpuncher like Lopez, you can get caught and it can be over, lights out. Like James Toney say, lights out. It can be lights out for Rafael Marquez. Rafael Marquez has to have a perfect game plan. You better use angles, because that's the only way to beat Lopez. And steady pressure. You have to have steady pressure on a fighter like Lopez to beat him. You have to be a great counterpuncher and have the right accuracy and the right timing. That's what boxing is all about. That's what the sweet science is about, hitting and not being hit. Juan Manuel Lopez will be on point. Why I say this? For a couple reasons. They say he was in the 2004 Summer Olympic Games. He dominated. He did his thing there. He's a undefeated fighter for number one. I just don't see anybody messing with him. You know, muy perfecto. 29 wins, 26 by knockout, no losses or no draws. So I feel that he's still hungry and he wants to show the boxing world that he's legit and he's here for a reason. He's here to show people why he's undefeated and why he is the best Puerto Rican fighter right now, besides Miguel Cotto. I know, you know, he wants to really prove to the fight fans that he can face a legit person, because that's what every great champion wants to do. Show that they fought all the people at that present time in that, you know, era, that you can prove to them that you'll fight anybody. You know, that's how you get your respect. That's how you get all your honor. You know, looking at Rafael Marquez, he's fought everybody. There's nobody that he's never ducked anybody anything. Same goes for his brother Juan Manuel Marquez, one of the best of all time as a lightweight. I feel in this featherweight matchup at 126, I just see, or 128, whichever one it is, I feel that Rafael Marquez will have a lot of speed in the beginning, but when it gets to the ending rounds, he kind of fades a little bit, and that could be the trope. He fades just a little bit, that I've seen in some of his fights, and he's done it in the Vasquez fight. I think it was the second one. So I'm letting you know, if he fades, Juan Manuel Lopez will finish him. That's one thing you have to have when you're a boxer, is a killer instinct when your opponent is hurt. As soon as you have to just have it in. You can't even just expect, oh, well, he's hurt. No, you have to go in there and you have to handle your business. You throw Lots of jabs to set up that power hand. Boom. He's a southpaw. He's going to throw that right hand and double it up. Bam. Or he's going to come with a right jab, left uppercut. And he will find Marquez's chin. When Marquez gets really excited, he will get in there and he will go toe to toe like the true guerrero that he is and throw punches. The exciting part is I want to see if he can take JUANMA's punches, because everybody else can take JUANMA's punches. Only one that took them kind of well was Intagua. So we will see what he can do in this fight. I predict a knockout. Everybody wants to know what's going to happen. I predict a knockout. Either a third round knockout, which I know that sounds really early, and you guys are like, oh, you got to give Rafael Marquez his respect. I do give him respect. He's one of my favorite boxers of all time. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I feel it'll be a third round knockout. If not a third round knockout from them trading back and forth and Juanma getting the better of the exchange, it will be a 10th round knockout. If it goes the distance, not goes the distance, it'll be a 10th round knockout in the later rounds. If it goes to points, I'm still got to give it to Juan Manuel Lopez because of his youth, because of the angles that he used, and because of his speed. He has so much speed and so much accuracy that he throws on his punches. Just go and type in the Bernabé Concepcion versus Juan Manuel Lopez, and you will see that Juan Manuel Lopez is no joke. I'm thinking Bernabé Concepcion was going to give him a pretty good run for his money. It was no contest. Not even close on the same level. He was trying to do a little Manny Pacquiao thing, Bernabé was. And every time he stopped doing this and got settled, boom, Juanma was hitting him with jabs and hitting him with straight left hands and put Bernabé down. So if he can do that with Bernabé, what do you think he's going to do with Rafael Marquez if Rafael Marquez doesn't have that tight guard? But they are two different fighters. Like I said, Rafael Marquez is really polished. I expect him to have a good defense, good jab, good feints, good footwork, and everything else to go along with it. And he has a lot of heart too. You need that as a boxer, a whole lot of heart. I see Rafael Marquez, if he does stop Juanma somehow, someway, it'll be the later rounds. I have seen Juanma fade a little bit in the Intagua fight. And if you get into the 11th or 12th round, I call those championship rounds, you will see what Juanma is made of. And if Rafael does knock him out, it'll probably be by a combination of punches. Just boom, 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 TKO stoppage. In the 11th round. I'm going to say 11th round. If it goes a distance, like I said, it's Juan Manuel Lopez's fight. He's the only person that I know that's broke the record when he fought Jerry Penalosa in that fight. He threw over 120 punches per round. He was on fire. Landed at a better percentage than I think almost anybody did at that weight class. And he was just on fire that night. Like, he broke so many records that night. It was incredible. Incredible. So you guys tell me what you think. This is a great epic battle between two featherweights that are ready to prove themselves in the featherweight division and in boxing period. We need more fights like this. We need more big names like this. Don't forget to watch it though. Like, it's gonna be televised. I don't think it's gonna be on pay-per-view or whatnot, but I think it's gonna be on Showtime, I believe. Yeah, Showtime. It's gonna be on Showtime. So you guys, let me know what you think. What will happen? Do you think somebody will get knocked out? Do you think it will go the distance? Just really let me know, who do you think will be the winner of this contest. It's plain and simple. You got a counterpuncher versus a counterpuncher, and you got a pressure fighter like Juan Manuel Lopez. If he feels to, he can overpower you, he will come at you. But he's really smart with his punches. Then you got Rafael Marquez, who is really smart too, and has a great jab, and he sets everything up with his jab. So you guys tell me what you think, and this is Ant reporting.